The only way I can be beat is if you cheat. If you cheat. If you play fair and square, I'm gonna win. I mean...
Hey, what up, you guys? Welcome back. It's Barb City where it's Liddy. Let's go on ahead and get into it. Our first topic is going to be on Saweetie, y'all. She's making some noise ever since she returned back to the internet. And as you guys can see here, she posted this post right here on Instagram along with a series of photos, one being this photo right here. And I know you guys can see that purple circle in the right hand corner, but you can't see what's there. And that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, who in the world was even paying enough attention to peep this? But, anyways, you guys, I did exactly what everybody else did. And as you guys can see here, I zoomed in, and people are assuming that Jaden Sancho is the one that's standing in Saweetie's house. And if you guys do not know, he is a soccer player and he makes around 16.5 million. Now, again, I do not know how true this is, but what makes me question if the fans are correct is because Saweetie posted this right here in her very own comments on that post. And she pinned it and said, "Let me know when you see it," right? So obviously, that's why people were looking so hard at the photos to begin with. But what exactly were her fans supposed to be looking for besides that? And not just that, but if you guys do not know, Saweetie was spotted with him in January, as you guys can see here. And it looks like she might have been showing him some type of support. Either way it goes, let me know what you guys think. And just really quick, one more thing on Saweetie. So her fans are upset because she recently canceled a show in Baltimore and said that she twisted her ankle on vacation. Check this out.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to perform this weekend at the RANT Festival. Unfortunately, when I was on vacation, I sprained my ankle and I feel super horrible about that because I really wanted to see you guys. I would love to thank Mayor Scott and Baltimore for giving me the opportunity to come and perform, and hopefully I can make it up to you guys in the future. Come on.
Now, in my opinion, these photos are most likely from her vacation, but she did just post them, and people started commenting things like, "That ankle don't look sprained. You just ain't want to come to Baltimore, and that hurts." I was about to say the same thing. Like, that ankle is doing what it's supposed to do, ma'am, working. I thought your ankle was broke. And one more person saying, "This is why you couldn't come to Baltimore, you lying heifer." Let me know what you guys think about those two topics, and let's get into Nelly and Ashanti. So basically, it is being reported that Nelly is out here cheating on Ashanti allegedly. Now, I did get this tea from T with Tia over on Twitter, so thank you to her for that. As you can see here, it says, "Child, the girls are messy. A woman named Kanaya claims Nelly had her in just 2 weeks ago after seeing a clip of Ashanti bragging about his D. She says that she has video proof as well." Now, I'm about to play a very small clip of Ashanti doing said bragging, and I know that there was more than just this one clip, but that's okay. Check it out.
He's packing. He's packing. How you think KK got here? No, I'm just kidding.
Now, this is the lady's Instagram to begin with, but she commented on the video of Nelly and Ashanti and said, "He had me hurting just 2 weeks ago." But to the internet, they are a perfect couple. And she also posted this to her Instagram story. If I post the video to the world, y'all are gonna be sick. Now, first things first, I feel like this girl is trying to have a cash grab. I do not believe this. And the reason why I say it is because when she did all of that, she immediately posted all of this to her Instagram story. And it's a whole bunch of screenshots of her trying to scam people or ways that she has already scammed people, right? Not just that, but even if this was true, it's like, girl, you knew that he had a girl, you knew that they just had a baby, whether you slept with him or not. So to come out now and be like, oh, they acting like the perfect couple, like, girl, they was acting like the perfect couple before you slept with them. Why come out and say anything in the first place? And that's why I say it's a cash grab. She is trying to scam people. Anyways, let me know if you guys feel like I am reaching, or if you guys think that Nelly is in fact cheating. Now, I know that we are talking about Nelly, so it is not far-fetched. Anyways, let's move forward into Halle and DDG. It looks like they are no closer to resolving the situation that they are in. DDG and Halle did have court today, and DDG had a special request that was granted, but it came with stipulations after Halle voiced to the courts that she was uncomfortable with some of the things that he was asking. So, as you guys can see here, it says, Halle and DDG's court battle resumed today as the estranged couple continues to fight for custody of their 1-year-old son. Earlier this month, a judge granted Halle permission to take Halo to Italy with her for 2 months as she films a movie. DDG originally tried to stop this, but he was unsuccessful. Now, in the hearing today, DDG reportedly asked the judge to allow him to travel to Italy to visit with Halo while his mother, Tanya, supervised. According to Billboard, the judge was not against DDG going to Italy to visit Halo, but Halle's lawyers insisted that if the visit is approved, they would need to have a third-party monitor because Halle believes Tanya is enabling of DDG's abusive behavior, and she would feel more comfortable with a professional monitor present. The judge seemingly agreed and told both parties to find a monitor in Rome that would be available during the time DDG would like to visit. The judge also said if the visit is permitted, DDG cannot post about it on social media. And you guys already know we got to get into some of them comments. The first person saying this. This is why a lot of kids grow up without their fathers. Ain't no way she's taking it this far, and neither him or his family has ever abused the child or put him in a dangerous situation. But she allegedly to herself while having her son in her custody, and he is the unsafe one. Why do y'all keep treating Halle like she is a victim? The only victim here is Halo. Y'all really grind my gears. That girl is not innocent. I agree with Halle. I would also want a neutral third party that will ensure a safe and emotionally healthy environment for Halo to see his dad. DDG's mom definitely seems like an enabler, and people who don't succeed in trying to break you down will use your children to get to you. He's a clown and she's a part of the circus. A neutral third party supervising the visit is best for Halo. Another person said, okay, Halle girl, you can't have everything your way. If he wants to visit and have his mom watch the visits, you should be cool. Let that man be a part of his child's life. It's okay to move on, but don't make him suffer as a dad. And one more person said, third party is definitely the better option. Now, you guys already know and I will say it again. DDG had me fooled before, right? And I was really standing for him being able to see Halo. But there are always two sides to a story. And at this point, okay, I'm standing with Halle while not choosing sides. So I believe that DDG should be able to see his son, regardless of what people have said on the internet. It's like Halle gets to post Halo. DDG should be able to do the same. I know that DDG's mom has said some things that upset Halle, and so has DDG, but that has nothing to do with Halo's safety and him being able to see his dad. If he is safe with his dad and his dad wants to be in his life, allow that to happen. Because if DDG messes around and says F Halo and goes to have another baby and completely stops caring, everybody's going to be dragging him for that and singing a different tune. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I stand with Halle in this situation, but I'm not choosing sides as well. Like DDG had me looking stupid. I don't believe either one of them are innocent, but I know what it's like to be broken, to be a broken woman. So with that, I want to get into one more thing on Halle. So as you guys know, she did release a new song called Brave Face. And people are kind of dragging her on the internet because of it. First of all, the song is not towards DDG. I think you guys misunderstood exactly what the message is that's being sent with this song. But anyways, here were some of the comments that she did receive. Man, go give DDG his son, bruh. Who cares, button? Boo boo, let that man see his son. Let DDG see his effing baby button. And one more person said, we supposed to feel sorry for you or something. Let me know what you guys think. At the end of the day, I feel like it's sad all the way around. Halo should be able to see both of his parents, and Halle should be able to be broken without being dragged because of it. Let me know what you guys think, and let's get into Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, and Rock Nation. It looks to me that although Jay-Z and Beyonce will forever have millions and millions of fans, the general public is starting to wake up and they are not playing stupid anymore, although they do still participate in things like the Cowboy Carter tour. Anyways, people feel like Beyonce and Jay-Z are the king and queen of damage control, and they are pointing that out. Not only are they pointing that out, but they feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce went out of their way to respond, kind of, sort of, to the things that Nicki Minaj and others have been saying about them on the internet. As you guys know, Nicki Minaj was doing a lot of exposing of Rock Nation, aka Jay-Z, the other day on the internet. She was talking about Jay-Z allegedly trying to snatch her husband and other husbands away from their families. And she made this post right here. No one hates a happy marriage more than people in an unhappy one. So, of course, people did assume that she was talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, and they feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce know that she was talking about them as well, because they have not performed together in over 7 years. Not only have they not performed together, but they have not shown each other any affection at all whatsoever, at least not in public. So why do it now, right? I am about to play a clip of them in Paris during the Cowboy Carter tour. Yes, they did perform together again after 7 years, just so happened after being called out. Check it out. I don't know, y'all, but in my opinion, it has never screamed husband and wife. Absolutely no chemistry, no type of affection, like nothing. They have never had it, in my opinion.
Clock it. Clock it.
Anyways, here were some of the things that were said. Hold on. Beyonce and Jay-Z haven't performed together in what, 7 years? And now all of a sudden, Nicki tweets about a happy marriage and now they're performing together. Ciao. Another person said, Nicki said something about an unhappy marriage and that struck a nerve. Beyonce's damage control ain't gonna work this time, playa. We love your wife, but F you and Desiree. No chemistry between them at all. Another person said, it don't matter what that BFing do. They're going down like the psychic beast said. Public favor is already turning against them. I can't wait to see their demise. I don't give an F. Another person said, Nicki really got this man to come out. And one more comment, the strategy they always use when rumors of their alleged illegal activities come out. Step more into the spotlight, act like you have nothing to hide. Let me know what you guys think. Are we reaching? Because they did this same thing with Kanye West. When Kanye West was calling out Rock Nation and talking about their kids, although I was totally against that, Kanye West literally said, watch Jay-Z and Beyonce bring their kids on tour because of what I said. And that's literally what they did. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for enjoying my mother effing blooper rolls. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.